Good evening, everybody. So we are live. This is Vintage Night. It is Sunday. This is Putting on the Glitz, and I am Christy. So you're stuck with me tonight if you're in here. We're going to have some fun. We're going to play some games. Somebody's going to win a free piece of jewelry at the end of our live. And we're going to look at some great pieces from the past of paparazzi. If you see the live up in the corner, we are still live. If you don't see it there, then this is the replay, and you can shop the replay just like you shop the live. Hi, Sonia. Good to see you. So vintage for paparazzi is a little bit of a relative thing because paparazzi is a relatively new company. It was started in 2011. So it's 2022. Our oldest pieces are 11 years old, which is not all that old if you're talking about clothing or cars or whatever. Hi, Helen. Good to see you. So our vintage is anything that's probably 4 to 5 years old and older. Hi, Shannon. So if you've been with me since the beginning, when I started in June of 2020, you know that a couple months into my business, I inherited the collection of a friend who was going out of business. So she had some older things in her collection, and I still have some of those things. So that's where I get a lot of my vintage from. Hi, Marlo. Is it snowing there? So that's where I got a lot of my vintage from. I don't think I've included anything in tonight that I've actually purchased since I started in 2020. So everything is older than my business is. By the way, for those of you who are watching, we got our website up and running. So our new improved website with Shopify is up and running. I do not have everything together yet. So there are going to be quite a few listings of jewelry that do not have pictures at the moment. That is what I'm working on adding right at the moment. But your invoices this week will come from our new Shopify website. You'll have new payment options. So if you had a credit card saved or a card or whatever saved, on the Square site, for the Square invoices, you will have to put that information in again. Hi, Jane. This should be the last time, I promise. My PayPal is now linked, so you can pay with PayPal right from your invoice page. Should be super easy for you. Thank you for sharing, Shannon. I appreciate that. So give it a look when you get a chance. If you have a chance while you're watching the live, go ahead and browse over there. It's same website address. We're just powered by Shopify now instead of by Square, and I think it will be a big improvement in the long run. Hi, Allison. We're still figuring some things out. I have to categorize everything again. I tried to break it down into basic categories: necklaces, bracelets, earrings, rings, to make it a little bit easier to find things. But as far as breaking it down into long, short, colors, I still have to do that, and I have to add the rest of the pictures. So that's going to be an ongoing process, but we didn't want the website to be down for too long, so this is how we got it back up quickly. All right, so welcome to Vintage Night. Let's go ahead and get started. I have bracelets, earrings, and necklaces tonight. I really didn't have any vintage rings, but if you want to see some rings, I'll pull some out. So we are going to start with these. I have it in 2 colors. I'm going to show you this sideways because this is where it gets its name. This is called Awesomely Asymmetrical. This is a single bangle bracelet. Hi, Mom. In either rose gold or in silver. It is the polished metal and will fit over most hands. So if you know, like Allison, that she has larger hands or larger wrists, probably not going to go over her hand, but for most of us, this is going to fit right over your hand and be a single bangle. These are also good to stack with things. So if you want to stack it with some other bangles or some stretchy bracelets, that would look cute. Or it's a nice minimalist look if you just want one bracelet. So we have Awesomely Asymmetrical in either rose gold or in silver. These are going to be number 1, and I have 1 of each color. Hi, Ruth. There you go, Caitlin. All right. I forgot to show you my necklace. This is my necklace. This is one of our blockbusters. Hi, Lucy. This is called All the Trimmings. This is the ivory one, so it kind of looks white. It incorporates pearls, some shiny silver pieces in it. It is 3 layers down here at the bottom. Has some cute little decorations up here. Hi, Aunt Dora. Caitlin's here. Yes. Thank you, Lucy, for sharing. The thing I like about this necklace, I'm going to pull it around, is it ties in the back with a ribbon. So this is usually a longer necklace, but I don't like mine that long because they catch on everything, and I'm a klutz. So I tie mine up a little bit higher. That's why these things are up a little higher around my neck. Tie it up a little bit higher, make it a little bit shorter. You can see it's kind of just at bust length on me. It's falling right about the middle of the bust length. So this is a blockbuster. We do have it all the time. We have it in 5 different colors. This is the ivory. We also have pink, brown, purple, and black. So this one is going to be number 2 tonight, all the trimmings. And these are the earrings it comes with. They're the same color as that pearly bead in the necklace. All right, next. This is a toggle clasp bracelet, also in rose gold. This is called Take Heart. Basically, a bunch of interlocking hearts. With that, it has a large toggle clasp on it. Very easy to fasten by yourself. So if you're frequently needing to put on your bracelets and you don't have anybody to help you, toggle clasp is a great way to go. We also have the stretchy ones. Those are a good way to go, or the bangles. But this one is the toggle clasp. It is called Take Heart in rose gold. It is number 3, and I do only have one of those. I think you do have, Helen, I think you have the purple one. I can't remember, but I think so. This one is another toggle clasp bracelet. It's a little bit smaller. You see, I'm trying to turn it so that you're going to be able to see the charm right, and it keeps flipping itself around. So this is a gold toggle clasp bracelet. This is the yellow gold. It has a little heart encrusted with rhinestones hanging from the clasp. And then the rest of the bracelet is the gold chain in a larger gauge. So this one's called Lots of Love in gold, and it is number 4. Number 5. I'm going to show one more, and then we'll go to our first question. And I have another little challenge for you. Hi, Marianne. This one is Serenely Southern in red. So this is red crackle stone. I know the lighting is not the best in here right now. We're going to get some different light bulbs tomorrow. So we tried all the... You have it in purple, navy, and black. I have the navy too. It was a special edition, Caroline, and I was so glad I was able to get it. But we do have the ivory, the pink, and the brown as well. So if you'd like a different color, we have that. But this one is in the red crackle stone. It has the marbling in the center of that red stone. Some ornate frames around the outside. This is an adjustable clasp bracelet, which means that we have the lobster clasp, just like the necklaces, with the extension. Hi, Esley. So this one is called Serenely Southern in red, and it's number 5. All right. So we're going to go to our first question, but first, here's a way you can earn some extra bling. Number 5 to Caroline. So if you would like to earn some extra bling, you can invite a friend right now. Either text them or message them directly. Don't post it on your wall, but this is an invitation to text or message directly. 1 person, 2 people, however many you want. And if they show up, you get a piece and they get a piece. Free. So get your fingers busy. Invite somebody to our show tonight, and if they show up, you get a free piece and they get a free piece. So that's your challenge for tonight. And with that, we are going to go to our first question. I want to call them Family Feud questions, but we probably really shouldn't say that since it's kind of trademarked. So we'll just do the survey questions. Okay? This one has 4 possible answers on it. We are going to take answer number 2. Name a doctor's order people never take seriously. Something your doctor might order you that you never take seriously or might tell you to do. I probably don't do any of these. Terrible. I'm a horrible patient. Rest. Rest is number 1. Losing weight was number 2. So let's see. Caroline said diet. Not quite, because diet could be interpreted as just eating healthier, but losing some weight was the right answer. So Marianne, you got that one. Marianne Parenti come to the show. Yes, if she does, please let me know. Unless she says hi, I can't see her. So let all your friends know when they come on to say hi so that I can see their names pop up. Hi, Barbara. Exercise was number 4. Nobody wants to exercise. We all know that we need to exercise before we go to the doctor. Let's be honest. We're not going to do it. And if we are going to do it, we already are. So he's wasting his breath. There's one more. Anybody have a guess? One more thing he tells us to do, and we never do it. I'm looking for where my microphone is. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. I probably would work better if I actually had it out. I don't even know if it's hooked up. Not the duration. It is calling the next day. That follow-up. We don't do the follow-up. Yeah, it's not hooked up. Yeah, we're not so good at follow-up. But you know, let me hook up my microphone so you can hear me better. There we go. So you should be able to hear me better now. Microphone works wonders over the built-in microphone on the laptop, doesn't it? Just like the camera. Still working on the lighting. For all of you who weren't here earlier, we did get our website back up and running. So we're running now on the Shopify platform, which gives us more options. Not quite done putting in all the pictures for the items yet, but it is up and running, and you'll get your invoice from there tomorrow. So if you have saved payment information in the Square site, you will have to re-enter it just this week to pay for your invoice, because that information does not transfer. So you should be getting an invoice from the Shopify platform tomorrow evening. All right. Hi, Lori. Who are you here with? Thank you for coming. And you just earned a free piece being here. So I'll message you after the show and we'll get your information to do that. Right, this is called Duchess Royale in silver. I have 2 of these available. This is one of our vintage pieces. I can't tell you how old they are. I wish that they would put that on there, but they don't tell me what date it was released. So this one has silver pearly beads. We have the little silver crystal type beads that are faceted. And it has, I'm trying to get these out, the polished silver beads in between each of these little clusters. This is on a silver chain, and the earrings that come with it are silver pearly beads on a silver fishhook back. So let's see what it looks like on our model. Now, granted, she is about, what do you think, Caitlin? Size 8? Size 6? Somewhere in between there. I don't know if Instagram's having problems or not, Jane. Could be you. I don't know. It hasn't done anything to me. Her collarbones are right about here. So it's going to be about 1/2 inch below her collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit just above the center of her chest, like where my finger, the top of my finger is. So you can extend it a little bit. You may need to adjust for your size. I know things don't fit me the same way that they fit her. So there's that. This is Duchess Royale in silver. And it is number 6. We have 2 of these. Okay. Let's see.
This one is called Airheaded, not AIR, like I am, or like Jade is over here, but HEIR. So this one's also in silver. This is a silver necklace with silver pearly beads, and we have little white rhinestones hanging down off these strands as well. They're alternating with those silver pearly beads. I'm trying to show you these close up because the color's just a little bit off tonight. It's really hard to get good color in here. The earrings are the silver pearly beads as well on a silver fishhook back. Just have one of these. And I'm going to try to hold it out loose when I put it over her head because otherwise they get tangled up a little bit going over her head. So again, collarbones right about here. It's about a ½ inch below those collarbones. Spreads out nicely over that upper chest area. And with the 2-inch extension, it is going to hang down to here. So center of the chest. This one is air-headed in silver. And we just have one. Number 7. If you want to claim anything and you're new here, just say sold and the number. I'll get an email address from you later and you'll get an email invoice from me. I email weekly on Monday nights and ship on Tuesday. So I can combine your whole week's purchases together and we can all save some shipping. All right. This one is Party Dress Princess. These are pale pink pearly beads, which I have to say kind of slow because it will twist up my tongue. They're joined by this little silver bar that has white rhinestones on it. So we've got the rhinestone, the shininess of the rhinestone, and this glow from the double strand of pearls. Our earrings are the pale pink pearly beads as well on a silver fishhook back. This one, it never likes to lay as well on the model as it does on you, and that's because she's stiff. You know, she's made out of foam, basically. So there's no give to her. There's no skin like we have. So it doesn't adjust to her very well. But this is what it looks like on her. It is about a 1/4 inch below her collar. It does have a 2-inch extension, which is going to put it down right about here. So it is nice upper chest necklace. I do only have one of these. So this is Party Dress in pink. And it is number 8. Number 9. Sold 8 to Allison. Allison, who is happy she's getting her tax return, right, Allison? It is that time of year. I need to file mine. Does anybody want to volunteer to do them? Because it really kind of stinks to have to do them for a small business. Ugh. All right, this one's called Party Time in pink. Can you see the party theme here? So again, pale pink pearly beads, but they're hanging in rings this time, silver rings. So we have a chain made up of rings with some small rings on top of it and then some larger rings that those pearly beads hang in. Our earrings are the pale pink pearly beads as well on a silver fishhook back. I love all the rings. Rings just are pretty. They're a personal favorite. So this is the way that looks on Jade. Let me pull her in a little bit closer. She keeps trying to crowd me out, so I can't pull her too close, but we try to pull her in a little bit. Collarbones are right about here. So about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch below that collar. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to come down about here. So just below center of chest, with the width of the necklace, it is probably, that is going to cross the center of the chest with the full width. So this one is Party Time in pink. And it is going to be number 9. Number 9. Number 10. Yeah, Party Time, right? All we need are some snacks. This is Spring Daydreams. So we've got some of our pretty spring colors in here. These are abstract shaped beads. They're kind of a diamond or oval shape, somewhere in between there. And they're a thick acrylic. We also have those same shape of beads in the polished silver. This is a 2-layer necklace. So we have the large gauge chain for the top layer and then our layer with the beads across the bottom. These are in kind of a coral pink and a hot pink, in case you can't tell what colors those are. Yeah, Marianne, kind of a fun piece. These earrings are the kind of coral colored pink on a silver fishhook back. This is the length of it. So another one that is probably about 1/2 inch below your collarbones. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit down here right at the top of the bust. So this one is Spring Daydreams in multi. And it is number 10. Speaking of fun pieces, I got to see a preview of our spring collection and the March Fashion Fix. Sold 10. Allison, I think she wants 10, Caitlin. I don't know. It could be interpreted so many different ways. I'm just kidding, Allison. But I got to see a preview of the spring collection over the weekend. We had our Empower Me Pink seminar for a couple hours, and they showed us a preview of the spring collection, and it is hot. It's really, really nice. They have several different style collections that are releasing. So there's something for everyone, some really nice colors. The fashion fixes this month are really, really nice. So they will be coming in this week. They should ship tomorrow. So I should have them at least by Friday. If I don't have them by Wednesday, we'll have them Friday. And a preview of the exclusive pieces I was able to buy are up on the front page of my website. 3 out of 5 of them are right on my homepage of my website. If you want to go there to look, I have 10 of each piece coming in, and you are able to pre-claim them if you just message me and let me know. Yeah, tomorrow's a holiday. I don't know what they're going to do because paparazzi observes some holidays and not others, so I don't know what they're going to do. And they ship by FedEx, so who knows? Anyway, we should have them by Friday anyway. So if you want to go there and look at those pieces, there's 3 out of 5, and you can message me to pre-claim those pieces. So I've got a couple pre-claims already, but not the whole 10 isn't gone. So we got some really nice pieces. All right. Let's see. We're at our next question. We have 5 answers available. Hi, Polly. 5 answers available. We are going to take number 5. Name something you might dig up. Something you might dig up. What are you going to dig up? Weeds? Bodies? That's close, Allison. Treasure was number 1. Weeds were actually number 2. Let's see. Bulbs. Bulbs is a good one. They didn't get that one. A flower bed. They did say soil. That was number 4. A grave. Bones. Jane hit it right on the head. Bones was the actual answer. That was number 5. So Jane, you got it. I think there's only 1 on here that we didn't get. And it kind of goes with treasure. What else might you dig up? I don't know about digging up, but they used to pan for it. Not the past, not the truth, although those are things you probably should leave buried. Gold. Gold was the other answer. Yes. All right, let's do a few more bracelets because they're kind of burying everything else on my desk. All right, I have this one in 2 colors, so I'm going to show them both to you at the same time. These are Cracklestone. This is orange crackle stone and purple crackle stone. So we have the marbling in it. This is natural stone. So those are kind of in teardrop shapes, and then the oval in the center. These are adjustable clasp bracelets. So they have the lobster clasp and the extension to make them fit your wrist. These are called Blooming Prairies. Blooming Prairies in orange or in purple. And they are number 11. Can you get your hand around that? It's hard, I know. Number 12, this is a stretchy bracelet. So this is stretchy red crackle stone. Again, natural stone with the crackling in it. We also have polished silver beads, and I call these little donut beads in the middle, these little flat ones, because they're kind of the shape of a donut. This one is called Across the Mesa in red. Love the stretchy ones because they'll accommodate almost any wrist, and it's so easy to get on. So these are number 12. Number 13. I wish I'd found this one when I was doing Noom for weight loss. This is called The Elephant in the Room. And Marla will know what I'm talking about because she's done Noom before. Anybody else has. They talk about an elephant a lot. This adjustable bracelet. So this is one that you can pull out or squeeze together. One of those sliding bracelets with little charms. We have a little charm with an elephant, a marquee shaped one that's just kind of cross-hatched, and another little charm that has a flower on it. Those are dark olive green beads in between the charms. So this one's called The Elephant in the Room in green, and it is number 13. Number 14 is a stack of 3 stretchy bracelets. So the top one is creamy pearly beads with a little gold heart. It keeps wanting to flip over. There, it's upside down, but it's there. The middle one is gold beads, and the third one is little rhinestones set in gold. All 3 of these stretch. You can wear them separately. You can wear them together. You can stack them with other pieces if you'd like to. This one's called Cuter Than Cupid, and I have 2 of these in gold. Number 14. Here you go, Caitlin. Are you hiding? Are you cold? Pull that thing again and the fan will go off because I don't need it. All right, this one is a hinged bracelet in rose gold. This is called Crossing Over, and you can see why, because those 2 bars cross over each other in the center in an X. Why do I lose my words? The 2 bars cross over each other in the center, and then it hinges on that side. So this is what you're seeing on your wrist. Hi, Violet. This one's called Crossing Over in rose gold, and it is number 15. Just have 1 of these. All right, let's do another question. My nose is tickly. It is so dusty. Like the air. Just horrible. We've been having to run our humidifier. Have you ever heard of such a thing, having to run a humidifier in North Carolina, of all places? We should have plenty of humidity. Mom wants number 15. You got it. Here's one for our chilly friends. We'll think of Allison while we do this. And Marlo, who's getting snow. We have 4 answers available. Let's take number 2. Name a beverage served hot. A beverage that's served hot. Not that they can't be served other ways, but you serve them hot as well. Tea was number 1, especially in the South, right? Chocolate or hot chocolate, that was number 4. Coffee was number 3. Right now, mine's cold. So we have crossed that border. So we've gotten 3 out of 4. We got tea, coffee, and hot chocolate. What else might you drink hot? Cider. Shannon got it. One of my favorite things to drink. Apple cider. So good. Whiskey? Well, we put that in something hot. We make a hot toddy out of that. Yeah, my coffee has crossed the line. And I'm funny about my coffee. It either needs to be like hot or super cold. So that in between ground is just not good. Oh, milk is a good idea. I don't think they usually do hot, they do warm, but you're right. Milk. It's a good idea. I might have to try that when I can't sleep tonight. Probably because I'm drinking coffee and it's 7:30 at night. So how do you like your coffee? Do you like it hot? Do you like it cold? I cannot drink it in between. It's just not good that way. I either have to heat it up in the microwave again, or I throw ice cubes in it and make it iced coffee. It has to be one way or the other, completely one way or the other. Very hot. That's what I like too. Yes, you agree. Although having kids, we get used to drinking it cold. Yeah. Hot or ice. Yeah, I'm with you. It has to be one way or the other, and do it on purpose, not just because it just sat around for 3 hours before I remembered where my cup was. You got yourself an iced coffee machine. Do you think that makes better iced coffee, Allison, than basically putting ice cubes in espresso or strong coffee? What do you think? I know McDonald's just pours their like super strong coffee. They do double strong coffee and then pour it over ice. You only drink coffee if it's flavored iced coffee. Okay, well that works. That's like the bottled frappuccinos kind of. I like those too. But yeah, either hot or cold. Please don't catch me in the middle. All right, let me put this on the bus the right way so that it hangs right. All these strands. This is a kind of a macrame style necklace. It's a longer one. You have different flavors of sugar-free syrups. I like the sugar-free too. I use the Tirani syrups. Those are my favorite. Hi, Terry. So this one is called Hand Knotted Knockout. We have that knot in the middle. Our tassel down here below. This is like a medium gray yarn or thread, whatever you want to call it. And it has the silver, round silver beads, the polished silver. Our earrings are also the round polished silver beads on a silver fishhook back. Let me put it on our mannequin. Let's see if I can get it on straight. I never get it on straight. See, I've still got one strand. There we go. All right, let me back it up so you can see the bottom of it. So the bottom of this one is going to hang down into this lower abdomen. You do still have the lobster clasp and the extension on the back, so you can make this even longer. Hang down into that belly area, right down here. This is a nice neutral color. Grays have really been in the last couple years as a neutral. So we've also had that in paparazzi. And we're going to see more grays coming up. This is called Hand Knotted Knockout in silver. Just have one of these. It is number 16. So I've posted the Pantone colors for spring on my Facebook and Instagram page. If you haven't seen them yet, check those colors out. We have some really good colors coming out to go with those Pantone, the Pantone palette. I think there's 3 different colors of blue, which is awesome. It would be cute with a sweater. This is also a long necklace. It is called Big Hearted in silver. So we have our silver heart with hematite rhinestones, which are gray, along that bottom curve. See if I could show that to you. There we go. Kind of a dark gray. And then our earrings are also those hematite rhinestones. They're on a silver fishhook back. These are the little rhinestones I like to layer with my tassels in my ear. I can fit 2 earrings in the same earring hole because mine are large enough. If yours aren't large enough, you can stretch them by wearing a little heavier earrings in them, letting them stretch. So I'll put in a tassel first and then put the rhinestone in on top of it so it lays on top of that tassel. Makes a nice, cute layered necklace or layered earring. This one hangs almost at her waist. She is a little short-waisted. I'm going to say this is more of like a Korean. Oh, she just put me on TV. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even want to see me that close up. I think this is based on a Korean type person because they have that small stature and they tend to be short-waisted. So it may not hang quite that low on you. I know it wouldn't on me. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to go down to about the top of her jeans, where the top of her jeans would be. So this one is called Big Hearted in silver, and I have 3 of these. This one is number 17. Tell her not to scare you like that, Barbara. Hi, Tasha. Are you here with someone? So this is Vintage Night. We've got all our vintage $5 jewelry here. This is called Castle Cabaret. This is also a long one that I have pulled back. This one is a hematite rhinestone, so it is that dark gray. Okay, you're here with Lori. Gotcha. So you just earned a free piece of jewelry as well. This one is point out. So you can see this is usually the part that goes in the bottom, but it's faced the other way this time. We have a teardrop that has the dot motif in antique silver. She's your mama? Okay. At least you still claim her. You see, my kids don't anymore because I've gotten to the crazy stage of life. Our earrings are the silver tassels on a silver fishhook back. This is the length. So let me move that bust out of the way. This one, again, is hanging at her waist, but we just talked about that. She's a little bit short-waisted, so it may not hang quite that low on you. With the 2-inch extension, heading toward the lower belly area, like belly button, probably would cover up the belly button area. So I just have one of these. This one is Castle Cabaret in silver. And it is number 18. She's always been crazy, but you had no choice to claim her. See, I will claim my kids in public and they'll be like, I don't know who this lady is. They kind of look the other way and they look embarrassed. Except when they want something. And then it's, Mom, can I put the Pop-Tarts in the shopping cart? Then I'm Mom. You know, if you need money or you need Pop-Tarts in the grocery store, then I'm Mom. Otherwise, I'm just the crazy lady. It's okay. Crazy people are the best people because they're interesting. All right, our next one. I have 3 of these, and I own this one myself. This is in my private collection. This is called Stop, Teardrop, and Roll. And it's because I really like this black metal, but I like it paired with the rhinestone, the colored rhinestone. So this one has pink around the center. So around that teardrop cutout is pink rhinestones. And then you can see we have the textured black metal. This is actually like an off black. I can't say the name on Facebook because they don't like the name. So we'll just call it off black. This is a rippled teardrop with that texturing on it. So it's got a lot of interesting textures. The earrings are the pink rhinestones. They're in the black metal frame and on a black metal fishhook back. This is the length. Of course, I wear mine shorter, and I'll show you how I do that in just a second. This one hangs basically in the upper mid-abdomen. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to be down more around her waist. This one has a nice sliding chain, so that means the loop at the top of it that the chain is through is big enough to allow you to move this chain. And so that's what I do. I pull my chain up, and I fasten my lobster clasp further down in this chain because it has a large enough chain to do that. And I wear mine up more around here. So it also makes a nice shorter necklace. If you wanted to do that all the time, you could just twist off one of these links up here and take a chunk of chain off the end of it. But I like to have flexibility, so I leave it on there and I just drop that extra chain down my back. So this is Stop, Teardrop, and Roll I have 3 of these in pink. And it is number 19. Number 19. Sorry, I absolutely promise I will have the light situation corrected by next time. I hate this lighting. It's horrible. But earlier, you should have seen it earlier. We were messing with it, my husband and I. And we had it looking like a vintage portrait in here, which is great for a vintage night. And, you know, I don't look too bad in vintage. But the jewelry did not look so good because you can't see the colors. So we like to keep our colors, right? Got to be able to see the color. All right, this one I'm going to pull back to, and it's still going to be hard, so I'm going to lean it forward just a little bit. This one is called Collectively Carefree in pink. These are pale pink opaque beads. We have 3 layers here. 2 layers are the chain, and then the 3rd layer is a little bit larger gauge chain. It has the rings in it, the silver rings with that pale pink opaque bead in the center, which is probably just going to look white on your screen because it's washed out a little bit. Our earrings are also those pale pink beads on a silver fishhook back. I just have 1 of these. So this is the length. I know, all the pink, right? When I was going through it, I actually have quite a bit of pink, but most of it was in long necklaces in vintage. Pink tends to sell. So this one goes all the way into the lower belly. With the 2-inch extension, it's going to go even further. So we're talking like down here. But again, you can fasten into this chain with your lobster clasp and pull that up a little bit without the lobster clasp showing around the side of your neck. That's about as far as you can get it without showing. So it would pull it up to where it's sitting right about at your waist or the top of your jeans or skirt, whatever you're wearing it with. But this is Collectively Carefree in pink, number 20. Pink is one of those colors I find you kind of love it or hate it. There's not very many people that are neutral about it. And I like some shades of pink and some styles of pink, but not all of them. And I don't wear it very often. So I don't know where I fall on that scale. Whether it's love or hate, I'm kind of indifferent. With my complexion, it's hard for me to wear pink because it just makes me look pink all over. So I don't wear a lot of pink clothes, which means I don't have a lot of pink jewelry. And then I tell you not to be matchy-matchy, right? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 answers. I'm not going to sing the kids song that just came to mind. I have granddaughters, so just keep that in mind. They're 4 and 5, so I'm sure you know what song I'm talking about. 5 answers available here. You're the same with pink, yeah. Let's go number 4. Name something you might put in your backyard to decorate if you were having a beach-themed party. Something you might put in your backyard to decorate if you were having a beach-themed party. I'm going to get rid of the last of this very cold coffee. There we go. It was gingerbread flavored, so it's kind of weird. Palm tree, number 5. Oh, a tiki bar. I'm coming to your house. Sand was number 3. Tiki torches. Tiki torches were number 2. Hula girls were not there. Beach balls, lace. Hi, Kelly. Kelly with a Y. Hammock, beach chairs, inflatable palm tree. I'm not seeing it yet. Beach shelter is really close. Umbrellas. Shannon, you are on the right track tonight. Look at you. Pools. We got beach chairs, but umbrellas was number 4. We still haven't gotten number 1. Kind of goes with the beach ball. Another thing you might play while you're at the beach that you might put in your backyard too. What do you think? Volleyball net. You got it. That was the other one. But it sounds like we're going to have an awesome party. If we have everything that you guys put up here, we're going to have an awesome party. Sandcastles. Sandcastles we can build out of the sand. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. Yeah, we're going to play volleyball. Oh, that's okay. You're fine, Robin. You know I'll post a replay later, so if you want something, you just let me know. All right, we're going to do some earrings next, because who does not love earrings? Earrings are probably my first love of jewelry, because you can wear them when you're wearing nothing else. I mean, like, okay, Caitlin, stop laughing at me. My daughter's laughing at me over here. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, no other jewelry. So if I was going to wear no jewelry at all, except one piece, I would wear earrings. And I think most people would. And I usually have a couple different pairs to go with each necklace that I have too. So, yeah, don't laugh at me, Caitlin. That's not funny. See? Crazy lady. There we go. She's at it again. Let's just look at the earrings. These are called High Maintenance in pink. This is a darker pink rhinestone on the outside of a marquise-shaped silver frame. And then on the inside, we have a textured silver marquise shape. These are on a silver fishhook back. If you want to be high maintenance, you have to wear these earrings. I'm just kidding. This is the length and the size, so it kind of gives you some reference. I have 2 pairs of these. High Maintenance in pink, number 21. Thank you for the mental image. I know. Helen, I'm sorry. And I think it's this hand sanitizer that's making my nose tickle, but, you know, whatever. So my nose tickles. I rub my nose, then I put on more hair sanitizer. When you wear nothing, you have on earrings, Jane. Earrings and heels, right? Now Caitlin's really dying over here. We're going to get her going. She's only 17, so she's a little, you know, a little touchy about that kind of stuff. She still doesn't want to think about being naked or mom being naked or, you know, whatever. So it's how we traumatize her in our daily life. All right, this is my last pair of these. This has a black stone. It's kind of a matte black stone. I'm going to call it maybe satin because it's not quite matte, but it has just a very low level shine. They're a teardrop shaped black stone in there. She's going to leave. She can't get up and leave or she doesn't get paid. They're on a silver fishhook back. They have an abstract frame with a little dot motif mixed in with those silver bars. This is the length and size. So they're called Abstract Anthropology in black. My last pair. So number 22. She'll probably move out though, Jane. She's already lobbying for that, you know. She got to house sit for the first time, so she was away from home for the first time in a different apartment, building, whatever. Marlo wants number 22. So does Mom. You two want to fight it out? Marlo claimed them first. So we'll give them to her. She was away from home for 8 days, although she did come grocery shop in my pantry and my refrigerator. And now she wants to move out. So that's what you get for letting your kid house sit. Okay. Open Pastures in green. I have one more pair of these. I also own these. I like them. They're kind of a beigey green. So I don't know what kind of green you want to call that. But it's kind of between a green and a brownish color in that square in the center. That is crackle stone. We have some marbling right through the center with an ornate frame. And then we have little, I call them shell patterned. They look like little madeleines. That's what they look like. The cookie hanging off the bottom. This is the length and the size. I like to wear these with my olive green because they're a little bit lighter than that, but they coordinate really nicely. So these are Open Pastures in green, and they are number 23. 23. Caitlin, did you make note of who I said gets
yes.
free pieces? Yeah, got it. Hi, Desmond. What's up? You came in to bug Caitlin, didn't you? How's Walgreens tonight? They should be closed now, right? Ours closes at 7. These are called El Paso Edge. They have that same color green in them, but this time it is a triangle at the bottom. So we have 2 silver triangles and then that triangular shaped stone in the bottom. They have a triangular motif and a chevron motif on that silver. This is the length and size of this earring. So I have 1 pair of these. El Paso Edge in green, number 24. Again with the hand sanitizer. So I was going to tell you, my coffee is gingerbread, and that's really weird because I was drinking it cold, and it feels like it should be a hot drink. It has nice flavor. It just feels like it should be hot, and it's very much not. All right, these are called Sweet as Spring in orange. So these are an antique silver with a bright orange bead and a flower motif in the center. Kind of a lacy edge around the outside, and these are teardrops. They're on a silver fishhook back. They almost look black, like black metal, but it's just the antique silver. This is the length and the size. Trying to think what color orange that is. It's kind of a pumpkin-y orange, but a little bit brighter than that. So these are Sweet as Spring in orange, and I just have 1 pair of these. Number 25. I think this is a really nice design. I like that design. All right, let's find our next question. Already did that one. Here's another one that's going to make Caitlin leave. Caitlin, just close your ears. I'll do like sign language to tell you who won. This one has 5 answers available. Let's go with number 3. Which part of your morning routine would you refuse to leave home without doing? Which part of your morning routine would you refuse to leave home without doing? Caitlin says skincare. Don't you usually do your skincare at night?
Morning and night.
Morning and night. Wow, you're high maintenance. Fixing your hair. That was number 5. Brushing your teeth was number 1. Thank you all for brushing your teeth. Making coffee. That would be me. Gotta have the coffee. Doesn't matter if anything else is done as long as we have coffee. Getting dressed was number 2. Makeup was number 4. Makeup was number 4. Let's see. I don't think I missed any answers. There we go. Getting dressed. Going to the bathroom. Well, that's a good idea. Undergarments. Eating. What might you do if you go to the bathroom? Pooping? Yep. Gotta poop. Nope. I hate public restrooms. Even if they're at work. Gotta have my own bathroom. That's my comfort zone. What else might you do while you're in the bathroom? It's a part of your morning routine. I guess not everybody does, but I do. Shower. Yes. Gotta shower. That was number 3. Shannon, you won it. You're on a roll tonight. I don't know what kind of roll you're on, but you're on a roll. Could be a Kaiser roll. All right. Let's do some more necklaces. Washing your face. That's what Caitlin does. But she has this whole routine. She's so good about it. I'm like, yeah. And you would think I would be more worried about it at 46, trying to keep my skin looking good. Whatever. That ship has sailed. Let me tell you. The damage is done. I'm not doing any further damage. I'm just not trying to reverse it. All right. This is called Mountain Movement. And it is a nice combination of our blue crackle stone in chunks and our antique copper. So they look so good together. The brownish and the blue colors. This is a double layer. So one's just longer than the other. We have the chunks of blue crackle stone, and then we have some, I'm going to call this an animal motif because it almost looks like leopard spots. It's not really a hammering or a pebbling. It looks like leopard spots. This is a longer necklace, if I didn't say that already. The earrings are the chunky blue beads on that copper fishhook back. It is a little bit heavy. None of our jewelry is super heavy, but this one has some weight to it. So this was going to be one of the heavier pieces. Kind of like the scarf for attention, if you are familiar with those. So this is where those layers will hang. We've got one that's just past the waist for her, one that's at the waist. Again, they're probably not going to hang quite that low on me. Probably going to hang more like at the waist with this last one. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to go down into her lower belly area. And I have 2 of these available. This is Mountain Movement. And it is in copper. Is number 26. Number 27. And I want to show this one right now because I have a coordinating bracelet for this one. And I will actually put that up there with it. 26 to Marlo. I don't know why I felt like you had that one already, but I don't think you do. I think Aunt Dora has it, and I think maybe Mom has it. Yep. I have the last. There we go. It untwisted itself when I took it off the bust. All right, this is called The New Girl in Town. Number 26 to Marlo. These are pale green pearly beads on this one. This is actually 4 layers, but that's deceptive because it's 2 layers of 2 chains. So 2 double layers. Also has these marquee shaped silver pieces in the chain. So that's our decoration, our marquee shaped silver and our pale green pearly beads. The earrings are the pale green pearly beads on a silver fishhook back. This is called The New Girl in Town. In case I didn't tell you that, Caitlin. This is how she keeps track, so I have to tell her the name. This is the length of that necklace. So about the same as the last one, just past her waist, and with 2-inch extension, gonna go down into that lower belly area. I have 4 of these in the green. And if you want a matching bracelet, I have a 3-strand pale green pearly bead adjustable clasp bracelet. So this one has that lobster clasp with the 2-inch extension so that you can fit your wrist. It may not be 2 inches. I think on the bracelet it's more like 1. 1.5, something like that. There we go. So I have 1 bracelet, but I do have 4 necklaces. So if you want to claim the bracelet, let me know that you want the bracelet. Otherwise, we'll just give you the necklace. This is number 27, The New Girl in Town. I have to get my finger out of there. There we go. It got caught. Next up, I have this bracelet in 2 colors. This is called Daisy Debutante. One is in blue. One is in a medium green. That's kind of a springy green. 27 bracelet only for Marlo. Got it? So we have just the necklace left for those. Little silver daisy pieces in between these beads. So this is a double strand of beads, but it's all held together because of these little silver daisy pieces. This is a stretchy bracelet. So we have our springy blue and green. These are not crackle stone. They're just a regular bead. So these are Daisy Debutante in blue or green, and I have 1 of each. Number 28. You're going to make sure I send your order this week, aren't you, Marlo? Last week she only had 1, so I don't usually send orders if you just got 1. I usually hold them for the next week so you can save shipping. So I didn't send her order last week. Now she really wants her order, so she's going to make me work for it. All right, this one is called Cool Cascade in blue. And this is one of the blues that we're actually going to be seeing in our new Pantone palette for this spring. I'm trying to remember what color they call it. I don't remember. It's like a light slate blue. So this one has cylinder-shaped transparent beads stacked with the silver polished beads. And then at the bottom, we have an opaque blue bead in a silver ring. So this hangs in strands along that chain. Our earrings are the blue opaque beads on a silver fishhook back. I do also have this available in white if you want white. I like this shade of blue too, Polly. So I do have it available in white. I just didn't have it out for the show. This one sits right at the bust. With the 2-inch extension, you're going to sit right in the center of the bust. So right here, that'll be your lower part of your upper chest. I just have one in the blue, but I do have a few of the white. So this one is called Cool Cascade in blue. You missed my notes. This is number 29. I do. I like to send everybody a little note in their package, give them a little note so that you have something to make you happy during the week, right? And then this one is more of a teal blue. So I say teal blue because it is more of blue than it is green. So if I say teal green, that's the more green color of teal. This one has opaque beads in that teal blue. We also have some smaller versions of those teal blue beads and some faceted silver beads mixed in here to give it a little extra shine. This one's called Palm Beach Boutique, number 29 to Jane. The earrings, these almost look semi-transparent. Yep. Maybe they're all semi-transparent. They're just kind of dark. Oh no, some of them are and some of them aren't. So some of these beads are semi-transparent. It's just barely. So I couldn't tell. The earrings are the semi-transparent teal blue beads. This is the length with the 2-inch extension. It's going to sit right here above the bust. So this one is Palm Beach Boutique in blue. Just one of these, number 30. See, Jane, you'll be all ready for the spring lineup without it coming because some of our vintage colors are coming around again. I like that light slate. I really do. I don't remember what they're calling it on that Pantone color chart, but it is pretty. All right, let's have another question. Four answers on this one. Let's do number 4. Name something you eat with peanut butter. Something you eat with peanut butter. What do you think? Glacier blue, that's what it is. Thank you, Mom. Couldn't remember what they were calling it. It's a lighter blue and kind of a slatey, kind of between a slate and a periwinkle. It's weird. Bananas, ooh, that would be good. But no. Crackers were number 2. Apples. Celery was it. Marlo got it. Celery was number 4. Crackers. Bread was number 1. Because, I mean, we got to have it on bread. Jelly was number 3. Now, if we put the bread and the jelly together, we can have a sandwich. Celery was number 4. That was the winning answer. Crackers were number 2. So we got bread, crackers, jelly, and celery. Sounds like we're going to have a peanut butter parade. Raisins are good with that. I like the raisins on top of the celery with peanut butter. You know, the ants on the log. They're good. Eat with peanut butter. Reese's. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pretzels are good with peanut butter too. I do like that. Pudding with peanut butter. That sounds good. I put peanut butter in my coffee. I put a little bit of natural peanut butter and a little bit of chocolate protein powder in my coffee in the morning. I have a protein coffee. It's chocolate peanut butter. Gets my morning started right, you know. All right, more earrings. Let's do more earrings. These are called Gotta Get That Glow in black. Just have one pair of these. These are black rhinestones hanging down in the center of this antique silver filigreed teardrop. Also has some black rhinestones in that teardrop. Ooh, chocolate ice cream with peanut butter. I usually just buy the chocolate peanut butter ice cream, but that sounds good. I like the dot motif on this silver filigree. Gives it an extra layer of texture. This is the length and size of these earrings. So we have Gotta Get That Glow in black. It is number 31. If you're a little bit more into smaller earrings, which some of us are, these are called Socialite Luster in black. These are silver rings with a silver circular cutout in the center. Along the inside edge is 2 rows of small black rhinestones. This is the size of these. So a daintier earring. Socialite Luster in black. So speaking of smaller earrings, I know some of you were in my chat group when I was sitting in the EMP seminar this weekend, our paparazzi seminar, and they announced that we are going to get the tiny rings, the tiny hoops. We're releasing tiny hoops. Caitlin just got excited. We're releasing tiny hoops this season. So we usually get something new with every season, and that is our new thing. So they showed us to start with some polished silver ones and some gold ones with rhinestones. They're made to either put in your upper piercings, your second, third, fourth, whatever piercing, or for those that just like a daintier earring, which Caitlin does. They're pretty small. They're like this. So, you're going to have that little small hoop. So I'm going to be able to start ordering those pretty soon. As soon as they come out, I'm going to grab some for you so that we can have those. But I think they're going to be really popular. So I hope they come out with them in a lot of different metals and designs. These are called Indie Idol in green. These are kind of an emerald green painted over that silver filigree. It's in a teardrop shape. It's kind of the, I call it shabby chic, where you can see the silver through the paint. So it's almost like they painted it and then rubbed a little bit of it off so that you can see the silver through there. So you get a nice combination of that emerald green and the silver. This is the length and the size. It's a little bit of a medium-sized teardrop. These are called Indie Idol in green. And they're going to be number 33. And then since we just talked about shabby chic, you'll understand what I'm talking about with these. These are in a lighter green. They're also kind of a teardrop shape or a round one at the bottom. Also in filigree, but this is a pale green matte color over the silver. Also rubbed off in areas where you can see the silver through it. These are called Floral Affair in green. So this is the length and size of these. So if you have something pale green you need an earring for, these are a great earring. Just one pair. They're going to be number 34. Number 35. These are called Be On Guard in black. These are kind of a fierce earring. They got a little bit of a fierce touch to them. Marlo wants 34. These have marquee-shaped black rhinestones at the bottom of a silver teardrop. They're on a silver fishhook back. This is the length and size. So we have Be On Guard in black. We also only have one pair of these, 35. All right, time for another question. See, when I do earrings, it comes around really fast, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 answers available. Let's take number 1 on this one. Why does Google think I'm talking to it? Name something a driver might do that would cause you to write down his car's license plate number. Something a driver might do that would cause you to write down his license plate number. I'm going to take answer number 1. What do you think the number 1 answer was to that? not swerving, although driving recklessly was number 4, which could cover a bunch of things. Hit you, that's close. Not running off the road, erratic driving, that would be in with driving recklessly, I believe. Drunk is number 3, drunk driving. Hit and run, that's what it is. Jane got that. Hit and run. So it doesn't have to be that he hit you, but hit somebody and then just left the scene. That was number 1. Cause a wreck. Cut you off was number 2. Causing a wreck is good too. So we got hit and run, cut in front, drunk driving, and driving recklessly. Obviously, there are more things that we could include in there, although driving recklessly takes in a lot of territory. So Jane got that one. Got a lot of good guesses tonight. You guys are on top of things. I'm going to have to keep up with you. This is called Flirtatiously Fruity. This is a light mint green. So if you know what Mentos are, these beads in the front are about the size and shape of a Mentos. So they're in that opaque mint green. They have little silver round spacers beads in between them. And then we have some milky, transparent green beads in between, and then another set of round, opaque green beads up here. So this looks like 3 layers. Is actually all held together by silver bars right here and here on those edges to keep all these layers straight. Our earrings are the little milky beads. So they have little like strands of milky white running through them. And they're on a silver fishhook back. I do just have one of these. This is the length and the size. So it's sitting nicely across the center of her chest. Actually looks really good against that red. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right down here on the upper portion of the bust. So this is Flirtatiously Fruity in green. And it is number 36. Something they've talked a lot about coming out this season, not this color, but this material. Talked a lot about plastics coming back because some of their styles are going back to more of a youthful, fun feeling. And so they're using some plastics. This is an acrylic, kind of a mint green or a turquoise green, whatever you want to call it. This is a tortoise shell type swirl in it. It has a little bit of like a brownish gray swirl. These are oversized links. And then our earrings are those little oval links as well in that green on a silver fishhook back. This is called All Invincible in green. Green's a good spring color anyway, right? So this is what that looks like. You could even pair this with a reddish color because when I put it against this reddish color, these little swirls in it almost take on that reddish brown color. And green is a complementary color of red. So they're right across the color wheel from each other, which means they complement each other really nicely. With the 2-inch extension, this is going to sit right down on her bust. Right there at the top of the bust. I do just have one of these. This is All Invincible in green. And it is number 37. You want that one, Barbara? I just want to be invincible. Don't we all? And then some grays. Some grays. You know, gray's always probably going to be part of our color schemes. Sometimes we have a little bit more browns than grays, and we are going to get some browns this season, but we're also keeping some of our neutral grays. And this is a really pretty gray piece. On the bottom, we have gray opaque pear-shaped beads. They're calling these defaced, where they have all the little facets on them. So these are pear-shaped, defaced gray beads. They're opaque on the bottom. They're frosted in between. And then the top is transparent. So this is a 3-layer gray necklace. Jade is doing the slide again. I'll pull her over. The earrings are the opaque gray beads in that defaced pear shape on a silver fishhook back. This is, let's bring her forward. This is the length. I can do this for shorter necklaces. So almost center chest with a 2-inch extension. It's going to sit down right here. So most of her layers are going to cover that center chest area down to about here. I just have one of these. I do also have this in white. So if you would rather white than gray, I can do that. I have just one in the gray. This is Melting Ice Caps in silver. And it is number 38. Did you want that green all invincible necklace, Barbara? I just want to make sure before we put it in your pouch. And then another really nice silver. I like the style of this one. This one is silver pearly beads, and it has that little chain kind of wrapped around. Okay, just making sure. Thank you. Wrapped around the silver pearly beads, we have a little silver chain. So it kind of spirals over the row of pearly beads. And then our earrings are the silver pearly beads as well. Is 36 still available, Tasha? Not Tasha. Caitlin. Yes, it is, Tasha. This one is the Fashion Show Must Go On in silver. Let me see if I can show you that chain detail. I really, really like that chain detail. This is the length. So with the 2-inch extension, it is going to hit center chest. She would like 36, Caitlin. Tasha. This is the Fashion Show Must Go On in silver. And it is number 39. The granddaughters are having trouble getting along. This one is also in a pretty, pretty blue. It's just like a, I guess it's an aqua blue. Let's see if I can straighten out my layers here. They all like to intertwine with each other while I'm pulling them up. This is called Radical Rainbows in blue. And so this is multiple layers. Let's see, I think there's 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually 7. Some of these chains are painted that light aqua blue, and some of them are silver. Some of these are beaded, like this one is beaded. This one's a little bit larger gauge. This one is beaded. So you have a nice variety of different chains here, and they're hanging from little silver bars on the side. The earrings are the tassels, but they are also in the blue and the silver. So you have both colors. I like this one. I've always liked this one. But I just don't wear longer necklaces because I'm a klutz. Yeah, as long as they don't tangle. No, they don't tangle. They just like to get in the wrong order. There we go. So they get in the wrong order and then they don't want to lay right. And I'm funny about how my stuff lays. I like it to lay the way it's supposed to. So I would sit here and mess with them all the time. This is the length of all these different layers. Let's put it more toward the center. So it does go down into this lower abdomen area, lower belly area. It's symmetrical too. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to go even further down. Let me back her up just a little bit. Hold still. So it would be about here. Nothing's cooperating tonight. It's fine. This is how my life goes, right? This is Radical Rainbows in blue, and it is number 40. I do just have one of these. Number 40. All right, let's ask another question. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, it would be a great Roaring 20s piece. This one has 6 answers, and it's going to be a numerical answer. So let's do number 5. At what age does a boy start wiping off his mother's kisses? What age do you think a boy starts wiping off his mother's kisses? When he goes, eh, and doesn't want to be seen by his friends with his mom kissing his cheek. Yeah, that age. 13 was number 3. 10 was absolutely right, Helen. 10 was number 5. What do you think number 1 was? 19? Not 19. 9 was actually number 1. And then we had a lot of in-betweens. We had 12 was actually number 6. That was the least popular answer that made the survey. So we had 9, 7, 13, 4, 10, and 12. You must have been studying your nephews, Helen, because 10 is absolutely right. That's about the age where they start getting kind of... Up until then, they're kind of babyish, but they start going into that pre-adolescent phase that you just hate. It's like from 9 to 12. And yeah, they don't want you kissing them anymore. Not cute. All right, here's a hinged bracelet. Just have one of these. It has a dewy orange bead that is faceted in the center. This has that rope appearance in the silver, and it hinges where it opens on the side. So these are nice to also wear if you're fastening it yourself. This one is called Color Coordinated in orange, and you can see it's kind of a pale orange, not a super bright orange. Just have one of these. It's number 41. Number 42. This is an adjustable bracelet. Let me see if I can get it around to where the front is. So this is half brown pearly beads and half white rhinestones. So it's a nice mixture of pieces. You could either add this to a white rhinestone piece, or you could add it to a brown pearly piece and have it coordinate with both. Or you could stack your necklaces and have brown pearls and the white rhinestones, or find a necklace that incorporates both, which we do have some of them. This one has that extension so that you can make it fit your wrist. It is number 42. Just have one of these. There you go. Number 44. This is a nice bracelet stack, which you could add to if you wanted to. This one's called Beyond the Basics in red. So we have a dark red bead across the top. These are stretchy bracelets. The round silver beads in the center, and then kind of rippled oval pieces on the bottom in that polished silver. So all these stretch. You can stack them in whatever order you want to. You could add to this stack. This is number 43. Beyond the Basics in red. But if you do want red crackle stone, I've got stretchy red crackle stone too. This is kind of a minimalist bracelet in that red crackle stone. We have the large pebble-shaped piece, chunky piece in the center, and then small red stone beads around the edge. This is a stretchy one. This is called Eco Eccentricity in red, and I have 2 of these. This one's number 44. And number 45, we're also back to the stacks. I have one in green and one in black. I'm trying to get them to turn around and be the right way for you. There we go. Let's do it backwards. 43 to Tasha. Okay, so these are heavy, actually. The bottom is a row of silver links threaded onto a stretchy band. And then we have the round beads on the top, a row of round beads, with these little round framed beads hanging off of it. And then the second one is a little bit larger beads in that same color. So we have kind of the pea green, split pea green, and a black. And these are cold, so they almost feel like stone. They are a little on the heavier side. This is a stack of 3 bracelets. We have Good Vibes Only in black or in green, number 45. All right, another question. Trying to find a good one. All right, this one has 4 answers. And it looks like my Instagram just timed out. My Instagram just timed out. So hopefully if they were over there, they'll come back. This one has 4 answers. Let's do number 4. What hotel feature do children often get excited about? What hotel feature do children often get excited about? What do they look forward to? Of course, it's the pool. Lori got it. And can you believe that was the 4th most popular answer? That should have been number 1. Elevators were number 2. They do like to play on the elevators now. But the pool was actually number 4. Playground didn't even make the list. The other 2 are things I'm more excited about than my kids. Things I'm more excited about than the kids. What do you think they were? They put them down for the kids. I'm saying no. Those are my things when we go to the hotel. Breakfast. Room service or breakfast was number 1. Kids don't get excited about that. The big bed. Yes, the bed was number 3. I'm more excited about the big bed because we don't have a king-size bed at home. So when we go to a hotel room, we get a king-size bed. The hot tub. I am still lobbying for one of those out back. Even if it's the inflatable kind. Hi, Jenny. Hey. Even if it's the inflatable kind, I will take the inflatable kind. I am not proud. I just want a hot tub. But it hasn't happened yet. Somebody says it's a lot of maintenance, which I'm sure it is, but you know, you keep your wife happy. So we'll see. All right, next up, we've got earrings. Welcome to Vintage Night, Jenny. I know, I want a king size so bad, but it takes up so much space in our room. And not that we don't have the space, but it's just laid out so funny. These are Rural Rhythm. We've got a blue crackle stone in the center, and then this kind of almost looks like a shield with the little teardrop shapes pressed into it. Down at the bottom, we have the little silver discs. They're on a fishhook back. I know, wouldn't that be great? Exactly, Jenny. This is the length and the size of these earrings. So I just have 1 pair of these. They're called Rural Rhythm, number 46. Aren't they pretty, Jenny? Those are statement earrings. We like making statements. This one is called Soul Searching, S-O-L, like the sun. We see some sun-shaped motif in here with the little triangular cutouts and then the center, the half circle in the center. You know, like when we're kids drawing the sun with the little circle and then the little triangles around the outside. So we see a little bit of that with these red beads and then teardrop-shaped red beads hanging down off the bottom. This is the length and the size. So I just have 1 pair of these too. These are Soul Searching in red, number 47. Yeah, it's all vintage night, Jenny, so these probably won't come along anytime again. This is all stuff that has been retired. Just depends on if they bring it back. Yes, those turquoise ones, they actually were part of a Fashion Fix set. several years ago. So they are definitely a limited edition. These are Flamingo Flamenco in red. So again, with the silver showing through the paint, this time we've got a red paint. This is a lovely scroll filigree in a teardrop shape. This is the length and size. Get that little pop of color in there with the red. Flamingo Flamenco. And we just have one pair of these. They are number 48. Number 49. I've got a new what, Jenny? I got a new lots of things. Oh, yeah, Linda broke at the base, so Max is fixing her base. So I had to borrow Caitlin's mannequin. This is the one she uses. She's actually red. It's just my color is off tonight. We're working on the lighting in the room. These are called Flavor of the Fleek in pink. So these are twisted teardrops in silver with pink rhinestones. This is the length and the size. So these are Flavor of the Fleek in pink, number 49. Just one pair of those. Number 50. These are Catch a Chill. Catch a Chill in black. We have black rhinestones set in that circular pattern. It's almost a flowery pattern. I think they were going for snowflake, but it looks more flowery to me in this antique silver. This is the length and size of these. And who can't use a pair of black and silver earrings, right? So these are Catch a Chill in black. They are number 50. All right, we're going to do one more question. And then Caitlin's going to draw for our winner of the free piece. Helen wants number 50. We'll draw for our free piece. And I'll show you a few more pieces and we will be done for the night. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 answers available on this one. Let's take number 2. Name a fruit you might buy and let it ripen at home. A fruit you might buy and let it ripen at home. This doesn't have to be ripe in the store. You're going to let it ripen at home. What do you think? A banana. Absolutely right, Caroline. That was number 2. Avocado was number 1 because they do tend to be hard in the store, right? And you don't want the ones that are already kind of soft in the store because they're going to go bad super fast. Plantains. Yes. I let some ripen and use the other ones unripened. Not an orange. Orange didn't make the list. What other thing might be kind of hard in the store, but you buy it anyway and let it ripen at home? This is one that I do fairly often because, again, it's one of those things that's like an avocado. It's touch and go. Not a cantaloupe, although that's a good one. A pear, yeah. Pears tend to be kind of rock hard in the store, and you take them home and let them ripen. Because if you buy them when they're even semi-soft in the store, they just go bad so fast. Not a watermelon. You really want those to ripen on the vine. Otherwise, they're not as sweet. Number 4 was a tomato. I don't know if I'd be letting my tomatoes ripen at home, but I guess to each his own, right? All right, let's do a few more pieces and we will be done for the night. Helen, you are our winner. So I will put that down for you. Now you can tell Justice that you got a free piece tonight, so you won't worry. This is actually in gold. I see it's reflecting more of a silver. This one's called Fiercely Fall because it's a crinkled leaf pattern. So we have that crinkled leaf pendant at the bottom of a long gold chain. And our earrings are the gold tassels on a gold fish hook back. I almost said they were on a silver fish hook back. See, this is what I get for not drinking enough coffee earlier in the day. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore by this time of day. So this one is hanging in that lower abdomen, somewhere around mid to belly button area. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to go down more into this lower abdomen toward the belly area. Again, we have the sliding chain. So if you wanted to shorten this one up, you could fasten into this chain and pull it up, whether you want mid-length or upper length like that. So this one is called Fiercely Fall in gold. I like the crinkled leaf look. And it is number 51. We have some earrings coming out like this in a shiny copper that we saw as part of the new spring line. So cute. You know I love shiny copper, so that's going to go in my cart. This one we've started calling Elsa Blue. This is trending Tropicana in blue. It's kind of an icy blue or a frosty blue, and they are frosted bead that are faceted in a teardrop shape. We have the shiny silver beads in the center, and then a layer of transparent, hi Susan, layer of transparent round beads in that blue at the top. So we've got our nice Elsa blue. Our earrings are those transparent blue beads in a little bit larger size on a silver fishhook back. I do have 2 of these. This is the length. So this one is just past mid-chest right now. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right here at the top of the bust. So we have Trending Tropicana in blue, number 52. Number 53, I have in 2 colors. So we'll start with the white. This is Pearl Promenade, and it is kind of a mid-length necklace. So this is the full length of it. So you can see this would be like the short length, and then this is a mid-length. These are creamy colored pearly beads. These are kind of a seed pearl shape. And then we have some round shapes as well as this little textured disc in the center, all in that creamy pearl. Our earrings are the creamy pearly beads as well on a silver fishhook back. This is the length. And then I'll show you the other color. This one sits just past the middle of the bust, so hanging down over the bust. This one is just above the bust. With the 2-inch extension, we're going to bring this piece down here, and this piece is going to sit at the top of your bust. So that is Pearl Promenade in white. And this is that same piece, but in a gold. So like a champagne color pearly bead in that gold chain and the gold fishhook back with that champagne colored pearly bead. So I have 3 in gold. I have 4 in the white. These are Pearl Promenade. And they are number, if I can get my cards apart, they want to stick together there. Number 53. Told you everything's staticky in my house because it's dry. 2 more pieces. I promise. I'm going to let you guys go soon. You're hostages now of the jewelry. Caitlin's laughing again. At me, you know. I have 2 of these. This is Top Pop in multi, so it's got a lot of pretty colors in here. We have our navy blue. We have our emerald green. And we have our hot pink. These are all opaque round beads. And then the bubbly polished silver beads in between them to add some nice shine. Our earrings are the navy blue beads on a silver fishhook back. I have 2 of these. This is also kind of a mid-length, so a little bit longer than our normal short-length necklaces, just above the bust, and then with the 2-inch extension, going to sit right down here on the bust. So this one is Top Pop in multi. It is number 54. And last but not least, I love this one. I have 2 of these too. Orange, because what is less spring than orange? More or less spring. Caitlin's laughing again, because again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. They kind of look like carrots, don't they? Actually, they look like chili peppers to me. You know the chili peppers that they have all on a strand when you go in like the Spanish grocery stores? But these are in a nice orange color. So some of these are frosted looking, and some of these are opaque in that medium orange color. They're on a silver chain. And then our earrings are one of each type of those orange beads, the semi-transparent and the opaque, on a silver fishhook back. This could be springy or summery, and then even going to fall with that orangey color. With the 2-inch extension, it is going to sit right down here above the bust. So right about there with that 2-inch extension. This is full of flavor in orange. Full of flavor. Number 55. Okay, so I will get your invoices ready. They will be coming from Shopify this week. So if you didn't catch that earlier, we are switching over to a different platform. Invoices will come from Shopify this week, our new platform. You will have to re-enter your card information because that does not transfer over when I transfer to customers. So you'll need to enter your card information one more time for me, please. And then we should not be switching again. This should be it. Some of the ladies higher up in the company use this, and they have huge inventory. So if they can use it, I can use it. So we should not have to upgrade anytime soon again. I am still working on getting the pictures, but the website is up. PuttinOnTheGlitz, no G at the end of Puttin, Puttin, ontheglitz.biz, B-I-Z. You can visit that now. I'm taking pre-orders for the 5 exclusive pieces that we were able to order at the EMPA seminar over the weekend. So if you want to get a view of those, check my Facebook or Instagram pages, or 3 of the 5 are up on the homepage of my website right now. So I look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll get our fashion fixes in by then. If not, it'll be Friday. Really looking forward to showing those to you. So we'll have new releases Wednesday and Friday, and then Sunday we will do one and done. So everything that is the last one of. So make sure you have your fingers flexed and ready on Sunday night. I've also posted my new live schedule on the webpage, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So you're able to keep up with that live schedule. And I think that's all I have to tell you. So have a great rest of the night and a great beginning of the week, and we'll see you halfway through. Bye.